Welcome back to my channel, everybody. It's been a while since I've posted long form videos. I've been posting heavy on YouTube Shorts with a lot of the beats that I've done, and since I've got a ton of beats stockpiled, I can get back to my long form videos. This is my first one in a while. You heard that beat, it sounded pretty good. Super simple as usual. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I like to keep it at 10 tracks or less. This is much less than that. We're gonna dive in. I'm gonna show you the sample and how I manipulated it, and then not much after that. If you like what you hear, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that jazz. Let's get in. Let's get in. All right, first things first, I gotta solo this sample out. So I'm gonna just solo the back half of the sample because that's pretty much all I used. I think this is the original sample right here, so take a listen. Okay, super simple. I basically took that loop and just ran with that only. So this is what I came up with right here. And I'm just gonna play this really quick. I pitched it up, I think 5 semitones. So let's take a quick listen here. So I pitched it up, I reversed some pieces. What I ultimately did was I just cut the original one that I played right here, this guy. I just kind of cut and pasted some pieces, put them together, stretched them out, and what I did was I shifted it, so I basically chopped it up on the sequencer, and then I used Dr. Octorex to chop up. I did not use Mimic. Usually I'm on this guy right here. Did not use it. This is a different sample altogether. Did not use this. So basically, for those of you that are super beginners, what you do is if you're using the sequencer to make your chops, you'll just click on your box, you'll hit slice edit right here, and there's your slices. You can obviously delete all these, add some more slices, whatever you want to do. From here, you just hit control, click in the box, and I bounce it as a Rex loop. And I'll unsolo that, and now we've got my Rex loop right here. So let me just solo this really quick and take a listen. Not a bad start, right? I got it sounding really dusty. For some reason, I'm kind of drawn to this exact effect. I get Pulverizer, I go to Summer Squash right here. It's one of the options. And then I just kind of mess with this and I lower that frequency, get it to sound just a little dusty. So here, let me play it without and then with. So take a listen really quick here. Hear the difference? Maybe, maybe not. Slight, subtle difference. Time to layer, which is what I did. And I layered single note keys right here. So I'm gonna stack these together. I'm gonna solo these together so you hear what it sounds like, just to make it a little fuller. Take a listen. Boom, super simple. At the end of the loop, I just added some ear candy. I'm gonna solo this out by itself so you can hear the ear candy. I'm just gonna play this really quick and then I'll unsolo it, or I'll just get all three together after. So just take a quick listen here. Super simple, super basic. Obviously the sample just kind of makes this whole thing. That's what inspired me, basically. That's about it. I gotta add a bass line. I'm gonna add a bass line, then I'll run through the drums and what I did there, or what Reason did for me, I should say. Let's throw some bass on this bad boy, shall we? right, so I've got the bass line laid out. My drums, all right, my drums. All of these are one shots from Splice. Okay, this drum loop, mostly, I say mostly, I'll say 90% of it is Reason coming up with the drum loop. And then I just kind of went in and changed a few things. I think there was way too many hi-hats, so I just kind of shuffled a few things around, but the idea basically came from beat map. So this is the drum pattern by itself. This is what it came up with. Really, really good drum pattern. Fit perfectly with this beat. I will say I don't get hung up on finding the right snare or finding the right hi-hat. I save that for the end, so none of these sounds in terms of the drums might stay. I think the kick will, and maybe one or two of the hi-hat. I think I've got like four different hi-hats playing. Don't really like the snare that much, but I'm not gonna get hung up on that and look for the perfect snare. Not when I'm rolling. That stuff can wait till the very end. That's nitpicky, and I don't want to basically, I don't want to use up any energy on the drum pattern or specific drum sounds. I'll save that for the very end. That's pretty much the beat. I have a Fire. There's a Fire video that I gotta kind of post a link up here somewhere, wherever. With who do I have? Oh, Schoolboy Q. I've got a Schoolboy Q acapella on this beat, and it is so fire. So I'll leave that link so you can listen. 4 channels, 4 tracks, that's it. And then it's the drums. The drums are probably 4 or 5. So that's another 10 or less that I've come up with. If you like what you hear, guys, don't forget to hit the like button again. Hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna play this guy one more time. Hit that link that I put up. I'll put it up right now. Listen to that Schoolboy Q version. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take a listen one more time. See you later.